Hey, what's up guys, it's Chris here. Welcome back to a brand new video. This video we're going to be ranking all the Saw movies from worst to best. Now, this will include Spiral from the Book of Saw. So if you haven't seen that movie, just because there will be minor spoilers, so don't watch this video. So I'm just going to get right into it. The worst movie in the franchise, to me, is my opinion, is Saw 5. The group game, it was not interesting at all. It didn't connect to the storyline at all, I'm pretty sure. It was about, these people burning down a house. They're responsible for burning down a house with people in it. It didn't connect to the storyline at all, and I just didn't like that. We did find out some of Hoffman's backstory in this movie, which was cool. Before meeting John, Hoffman actually framed John Kramer / Jigsaw at his own game. Hoffman made a trap on Seth Baxter, the person who killed his sister. And also we got Strom. He was onto Hoffman from the beginning of the movie, and then he just ends up dying at the end. I wish he was alive for a couple more movies, because I really like this character. But all that said, it's just, to me, it's the worst in the franchise. But it's really not close to the next one. I mean, it's really close to the number 8 on here, and that is Saw 3D. The only reason this isn't the worst of the franchise to me is because we finally got to see Dr. Gordon and what happened to him after he escaped from the bathroom in the very first Saw. And yeah, Hoffman goes on a rampage, killing detectives and police officers. The characters in the games I did not care about at all, like I did in Saw 5. Bobby Deegan was so boring. That character was so stupid, in my opinion. He faked being in a game, but then he eventually was in one. I just hated the stories of that. I hated that group of games, that group of characters. I did not care if they lived or died, in my opinion. Hoffman kills Jill with a reverse bear trap, which was pretty cool. And then we find out Dr. Gordon has been helping Jigsaw all along. Like, he put the key behind the guy's eye in Saw 2, and he sewed the mouth and the eye shut. I think it was Saw 4, opening of Saw 4, and then Gordon traps Hoffman in the famous bathroom from the very first Saw movie, and that's the last we see from Hoffman. Now, is he alive? Is he dead? Who knows? We might not even find out. Number 7 we have is Spiral from the Book of Saw. Now, to me, this was very disappointing. It could have been so much better. But I know it was a spin-off, it wasn't connected to the main storyline, but still, I mean, how can you not have John Kramer / Jigsaw in a Saw movie? I know it's a spin-off, but still, it just makes no sense. That's like having Jason Voorhees not show up in a Friday the 13th movie. That's weird. I don't know. I didn't like the new voice. The twist at the end was very predictable. I saw it coming in the start of the movie. There was too much comedy for a Saw movie. It needed more Samuel Jackson. He wasn't in the movie enough. The traps were meh. Some were somewhat unbeatable, in my opinion. But yeah, the plot about the dirty cops was interesting. That's the most interesting part. But everything else, Chris Rock's acting, all I can see is him being a comedian. I can't see him as a serious actor. So yeah, that's why it's number 7. Number 6 is Jigsaw. It's actually a good movie. This is a step up from Spiral, in my opinion. Logan is a man. I really like Logan's character. We found out Logan actually is the first apprentice that helped Jigsaw. He helped them with making the reverse bear trap. The twist was good at the end. We found out Logan was behind everything because he wanted to frame the cop that that he was responsible for Logan's wife's murder, I think, because he didn't put the guy that murdered his wife away in jail. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. The traps were cool. The characters in the game were okay, but I really didn't care about them. I can't get behind characters that, are that just in one movie. John helped Logan because Logan didn't wake up in time for the first trap in the game and thought he deserved a second chance because of his mistake. Eleanor was also an interesting character in my opinion. Number 5 we have is Saw 3. We find out Eric Matthews is still alive, which is freaking awesome because Eric Matthews is one of my favorite characters in the franchise, and he got out of the bathroom. Jeff is the main man in the traps, or just walking around trying to, because I don't know how to explain it, but he walks around and he finds people that are in traps, and he is debating on whether to save them or not. And Lynn is captured and is forced to keep John alive. The traps were good, especially the rack and the pig pit. Those are 2 really cool traps. And this is also the first movie we see Hoffman, but it's only a brief scene. And at the end, shockingly, Jeff kills Amanda and John. I didn't see that coming at first when I first saw this movie, because it was just, a regular dude, and he kills the main 2 people in the Saw franchise, Amanda and John. So that was pretty cool. Number 4, we have Saw 6. The story of the main group, I really didn't like. It was weird. It was like a health insurance people. The characters were likable though, especially William Easton. I did like that character, the main character. I liked how he, I just liked him. Hoffman is a badass. Jigtuck kind of helps John with his final test by putting Hoffman in the reverse bear trap at the very end of the movie. Hoffman and Jill at the end, like I said, was great. The twist with William Easton dying by the son and wife of the guy who he denied health insurance at the beginning of the movie was, it's a cool twist. I didn't see that coming. So, yeah, that is why it is at number 4. Number 3, we have Saw 4. Now, this was Riggs' test. This was kind of his movie. We saw him go around, it was like an open world trap. This was the first movie we saw Special Agent Perez and Strom. Riggs finds out Eric Matthews is still alive after 6 months of being missing. The traps were okay. The twist at the end was shocking to me because Saw 3 and 4 happened at the same exact time, which I thought that was so cool when I first saw it, because when we saw Jeff walking down the hallway, I was like, what the heck, is he still alive? Like, it was weird, it was so cool. So yeah, and then Eric Matthews ends up dying because a rig goes through the door he wasn't supposed to. If he didn't, then Eric Matthews and the lawyer, I forget his name, Eric Matthews and Hoffman and Riggs, they would have been alive. Maybe, who knows, if Riggs didn't go through the door, Hoffman would have killed Eric Matthews and the other dude anyways, but we will never know. Number 2 is Saw 2. It introduced one of the best characters in the franchise, and Eric Matthews. He's probably top 3 in my favorite characters. We get to know the person behind the traps and games, John Kramer, which was cool. Because in the first movie we didn't see him, we didn't really know who it was until the very end. It was a guy sitting in the bathroom all along. The house trap was great. I like that concept. Amanda took over the games once John passes, was a cool twist, but we kind of saw that coming because she was in the game again. She was in the second game, so the twist was cool. Then we find out Daniel was in the safe the whole time. If Eric Matthews just talked to John, he would have been fine, and Eric Matthews probably would have been still alive in the universe today. And then number 1 has to be Saw 1. It has to be. It's, you know, it's so iconic. It's probably top 5 favorite movies, not just horror, but favorite movies of all time for me. We saw the bathroom. The trap was so cool. Just an iconic horror movie. We got the introductions of Dr. Gordon and Adam and Zep, and all those characters are so iconic. You know, I wish, I didn't say this before, but I wish we saw some flashbacks in, not previous movies, but the upcoming movies with Zep and Jigsaw. You know, it would have been cool to see Zep's character come back in a flashback. But yeah, that movie is so iconic, it has to be number 1. One of my favorite movies ever. Top 5, like I said. So yeah, this is my ranking of all the Saw movies from worst to best. Now, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the video. Why don't you put your list down in the comments, and I will let you know what I think about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below for more. And there's more Saw content coming in the future, coming soon. So I hope you guys will be excited for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.